Everybody, my name is Thaisa Cueva, as you previously know, and I today will be talking about this book. It's called Radiant Child. It's an autobiography. It's a beautiful book. The illustrations are amazing because they're full of collages, actually, black and white collages, and there's also different painting and colors added to it. So it's really amazing. My favorite illustration is actually found here. Um, Kind of at the end, talking about Jean Mitchell, which is the very famous artist now. I like this one because we can see how he is famous and all the people that inspired him are there, and all the colors are bright and beautiful. Really, I really love this book. So it's a biography, like I said, about Jean Mitchell, and he's a very famous artist now. It talked about his life, and basically I'd like to go over the book a little bit. So the story begins as a Puerto Rican poor family. So it's a Puerto Rican poor family that lives in New York in a small apartment where the mom would take care of everybody. The mom was inspiration of all the kids, especially one of them, which is Jean Michel. So Jean Michel was a beautiful artist. So ever since he was a child, all he did was paint, draw. And his mom was his biggest supporter. She would sit down and draw with him. She would make him believe that he is the best and he can achieve his dream. So he had a dream of becoming an artist, and throughout the book we can see all different things that he decides to do, all the different goals he sets and achieves. And of course, the mom, what's really sad is in the middle of the book we can see the mom, and she lost her mind and she had to be put in a mental hospital. So he really did it about himself, and he never forgot about his mom. And his mom, he just pays tribute to her during this whole book. I love this book because it's an amazing book to read to the kids, especially since the book is inspirational. So everything about the life of this child was not easy. And this book can show kids that no matter what happens in life, they can go ahead and go for their goals and they can become successful and achieve them. So it's very inspirational. It's very positive. That's why. I also think that the kids can see that no matter what happens in your life, that hard work really pays off. They just have to work hard for it. Just like Jean Michel, during this whole story, all he did was really help out, and learn and be an artist and always practice. The activity that I was thinking of doing with this biography is, first of all, of course, read it out loud, have all the kids sit in front, and then send them to their class room setting or seating, and then they can talk to all their other friends and start their own biography page. So I'd like for them to write the different things they went through in life, how they overcame them, and who helped them. And of course, I would like them to write about their dreams and goals for the future. So that would be a great activity, I think, for a self-reflection time for the children, for them to see within themselves how strong they are and what they can overcome in the future. It's also a great activity because it makes them be able to describe them, their strengths, their weaknesses, and the things they've struggled with in life. And of course, for the older kids, I want a very nice paragraph and a beautiful portrait. And for the smaller ones, of course, a portrait would be great, but it doesn't have to be a paragraph. Let me see, anything else I'd like to do with the kids. For sure, the older ones maybe have a very nice presentation to go along with it. So that is my little overview of this book. I recommend it. It's called Radiant Child by Javaka Steptoe, and he's the one that did the illustrations and wrote it. It's amazing. I recommend it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for listening.